ثانية واحدة يصير.
I know the slide certain deal is boring, and I'm trying to make it short and sweet. Most of the slide was fine problem of functional area, mostly L1, L2. If you want to classify the problem number partial, you want to T9, problem number T10 L2, low number L3, L5, most of the area T10 L2. Now, why the plot number area? Why the plot number area junction area? Okay, so it's a transitional zone between the rigid kinetic classic spine and mobile local lumbar spine. The classic spine is rigid and kinetic, the lumbar spine is mobile local. So it's a transitional zone. So this is the most common site for the flap lumbar fracture. And we need to be careful لما تعد الvertebrates, right? هلا في عندنا normal value في lumbar spine. Sometimes we have 5 numbers, sometimes we have 6, sometimes we have 4. اللي هي sacralization of the left of the sacrum or lumbarization of the sacrum. So the most accurate way is to start counting from C2. C2 تنزل لتحت. C2. Yes. Now, cervical spine, normal variation there. The lumbar spine is a normal variation. The PLC, posterior ligament complex. This is structure. This is an important structure. It consists of 4 parts. In the supraspinal ligament, interspinal ligament, ligamentum flavum, and fascicular capsule. And why is it important? It's the physical most
بس في سيارة الشباب هذا مسكرات زوجية سيارة تلميذها 4 سنة أو 47 5 3 5 1 هذا 5 سيارات
So I'm trying to for PLC located serially, it's to prevent overflexion. So it's the most important stabilizer for the spine. And if the PLC is injured, this is unstable fractal knee fixation. Right? Unstable fractal. And how can we detect the PLC injury? Using an MRI. What kind of signal? If we have this signal as steer view or T2 view, so this is injured PLC. And we have radiological findings that may suggest PFT injury. If we have fractal dislocation, this means we have PLC injury. We have increased distance, interspinal distance, this may suggest that PLC is injured. We have kyphosis more than 30 degrees. This also may suggest PLC injury. Or destruction of the exterior element. Classification of flap lumbar spine fracture. Then we have 3 common classification. Basic classification, the whole columns, right? This is the historical part. Nobody uses it anymore. And this is Dennis, nobody uses it. Just you find with books with literature. وأسألك عن الامتحان. Lower spine with Lex classification. This is classification عشان memorize it easy لازم تحفظ 2 thirds. No, anterior longitudinal ligament, anterior 2 thirds of the vertebral body, anterior 2 thirds of the disc, is an anterior column, the medial column. كلنا نعرف بيصيروا 2 thirds, بيصيروا 1 third of the vertebral body, بيصيروا 1 third of the disc, وبيصيروا longitudinal ligament. استطاع حدا يسأل. And Lex is the most important one, the most popular one. This consists of 3 parts: in morphology, the fracture, integrity of the PLC, and status. And this classification was published in 2005 by Alexander Bacaro. This classification helps you to decide if this start with surgical or non-surgical. And if we have like 4 points, depends on the surgeon. More than 4 points, it's a surgical fracture. Less than 4 points, it's non-surgical. المورفولوجي اللي فيها compression pairs translation rotation اللي هي dislocation with distraction. الMRI اللي هو البي ال سي is intact 0 suspected 2 والinjured 3. المورفولوجي هلا we need to differentiate between the compression fracture and basic fracture. How can we differentiate between the compression and burst?
البيرس يكون في مبجل بالمصير اسف العمل بين
هلا الكومبريشن involves one in the plate either superior or inferior. Basic fracture in a complete pairs or incomplete pairs يعني could involve one in the plate or both in the plate. But the most important اللي هنقول ضد the posterior wall is involved. Basic fracture. Here the vaginal piece canal.
مش انت النبور
The fracture, the posterior wall of the vessel. How can you decide this? An axial cutlass CT scan. And في distraction وفي translation officially with dislocation. If you have more than one fracture, L2, L3, so you score the most or severely injured vertebra. يعني في عندك مثلا say L1 versus fracture, well L3 is fracture dislocation, you score the fracture dislocation. And also flex suggests the approach, the fixation. The PNC injury, you need to go posterior. And the neurological deficit, you need to go anterior.
في 2 vertebral fractures. Why scored the most؟ كانت مثلا على الفليكس سكور 5 الثانية كانت 2 بعمل فيكسيشن للثنتين.
And if they are close, we need to fix 4. If they are far away, يعني thoracic one, the lumbar, we just fix the 5s.
طب إذا كانت السي عنده سي
We go until posterior right. The PLC ligaments are injured, so you need to fix the posterior spine. So you need to fix posterior.
كان عندي بريشكال انجري عمل اكتيف
تعمل anterior, تعمل pelvic release. The AO is very complicated. I want to make it short. This is the anatomy of the vertebra. And the body posterior part, right? And the AO classification, A, B, C. C is dislocation, fracture dislocation is fine. Right? A, fracture in the vertebral body. That's it. The posterior part is intact. B, fracture both the anterior and posterior. يعني مثلا spinous process أو TP transversal process is A0. Compression fracture A1. Tensor fracture A3. A4 complete first fracture. But the posterior part is that. And the B1 is in a chance fracture. And either we have bony chance or soft tissue chance fracture. Bony chance means the fracture extended through the bone from posterior to anterior. يعني يكون في عندك fracture transversal process تقول الvertebral body. So this is bony chance. اللي هو B1. هلا السوفت تيشو chance fracture اللي هو osteoligamentous يعني يكون في عندنا involvement. Soft tissue goes the vertebral body. Hyperextension will be 3 يكون ankylosing spondylitis. بعرف انه complicated بس يعني images for spinal fracture. And the X-ray is the first line for investigation. And what can you see with the X-ray in spinal fracture? هلا أول شيء decrease بالheight of the vertebral body, right? أو increase بالintraventricular سبيس اللي هو سجست سبيس فراكشر او فينا ترانزليشن right او فينا فراكشر ديسلوكيشن. الاكس راي if the kyphosis is more than 30% loss of height, oh sorry, more than 30 degree, loss of height more than 50%, this suggests PLC injury at X-ray. Right. How we measure the kyphosis? There are many techniques of to measure the kyphosis with vertebral loss of height. The most accepted, the most common methods, you know, we have this vertebral fracture vertebra. You go the vertebra above, superior interplate, vertebra below, inferior interplate, you measure the kyphosis. This is the most popular way. The height, you didn't go to the AP person بالنص, لا, you go to the anterior wall height divided by posterior wall height. هنا تحسب decrease the height from
هذا انه انتاج.
أنا بتحكي مثلا posterior height ليش loss عندك posterior height. This is the way to measure loss in height of the vertebra.
قصدي لو اثنين كومبريس كيف بدي اقيس؟
لا الاثنين compressed you go compared with the vertebra above or the vertebra below. أنا بس نقطة مهمة الكايفوسيس important للفولو اب للبيشنت who decide to go with conservative treatment. يعني إذا حطيت له بريس للمريض بتعرف إنه is he responding to conservative treatment ولا he's deteriorating. By measuring kyphosis. يعني اليوم كان مثلا applying البريس كان kyphosis 30 degrees بس جاك بعد أسبوعين 35 degrees. This means that the problem is collapsed. So more kyphosis. طيب CT scan is it important for spine fracture? CT scan is for more details to assist failure canal. But CT scan is important to differentiate between burst fracture and compression fracture. شوف بصيروا يعني الاكس راي مثلا هون L3 fracture. You couldn't tell انه في عندنا posterior wall is involved. إذا عملت الاكسيال CT scan the posterior wall is involved في عندنا retrobulging in the distal canal. And in one study they have found انه at least 25% of burst fracture are misdiagnosed as compression fracture if you use just external X-ray. But CT scan is important. طيب هل اذا في مريض بالطوارئ عملوا له الجراحه العامه تشست وقبل CT scan do you need انك تكون سباين scan؟
كونك سألت يس.
لا you need. تعمل reconstruction you need انك تعمل الMRI. Why do we use الMRI؟ Well, exactly. So we assess the spinal cord, paraspinal soft tissue, intervertebral disc, PLC. The MRI is important also to differentiate between traumatic fracture or pathological fracture. The pathological fracture usually is smooth and convex. Trauma or traumatic fracture are within a sharp angulation. How we see fractures at MRI? At T1 when low signal, T2 high signal, we see review when applied signal. Contraindication for MRI in respiratory distress, unstable patient, active bleeding. Right. Is it mandatory to do MRI for spine fracture? Well, let's scan and have it. Throat member fracture. Mandatory to do the MRI. Cervical spine fracture, CT scan is enough. Why is it important? Important, for example, this example, right? Let's say T8 and CT scan looks perfect, no fracture. T9, okay, no compression fracture, one compression fracture. After MRI, في عندنا signal to PLC. So it clicks, for example, and it clicks for a burst, oh sorry, compression fracture 1. اللي بعد MRI صار في عندنا PLC is injured, أخذ 3 points. So this is unstable fracture. So literature they have found that the MRI could change the classification almost 25%. change this to the fractal treatment in 60% of the cases. So thoracic lumbar spine fracture, the MRI is mandatory. Cervical spine, you need just CT scan. And a few review, which is important to know, just like to pick up the occult fracture or that. يمشي بين على CT scan بالموضوع. They won't be huge. Treatment thoracic lumbar spine fracture. تعرف يصير stability bear relief, sort function, deformity. Then we have to class treatment. Either conservative or surgical, right? And ايش الconservative treatment? Pain medications, activity modification, orthosis, dual braces. البريس احنا we name the braces according to the area that covered in the spine. يعني هون أنا C spine thoracic, so this is cervical thoracic orthosis. هنا thoracolumbar orthosis, هنا cervical thoracolumbar orthosis. هلا it's important when you apply the brace. If the fracture is proximal to T7, you need to include the C spine, cervical spine. So T6, T5, T4, you need to involve the cervical spine. And the function of the brace is 3-point fixation, right? Fracture above, below. And if you apply thoracic or thoracolumbar orthosis, that T7 fracture will prevent you want to prevent the mobility. So any fracture above T7, you need to include the C spine. Someone will work face. If the fracture at L5, you need to add thigh cut. Otherwise, you treat the split over L5 fracture will deteriorate more. Stabilize the fracture.
They join involved.
And a contraindication for braces is unstable fracture, incomplete surgical deficit, and attached surgery, polytrauma, morbid obesity. أنا مثلا مريض نايم بالآي سي يو يعني doesn't make sense إنك تحط بريس لأنه أصلا نايم ليش تحط بريس؟ you make ulcers, right? Surgical fixation has evolved from يعني wires, the hooks, the pedicle screws. And pedicle screws is the most important one right now. اللي هي نحكي الترند right now. Why? Because mechanically it's more stable. You can correct deformity. It's safer. Cervical fixation بس عشان انا اخلص معلش سريع جدا. هلا في عندنا monosegment fixation. If you fix the vertebra above or below, just any one segment. This is monosegment. Short segment, if you fix one above, one below. Long segment, you two above, two below. Just to make it easier, fracture dislocation. You can conservative or surgical. Surgical. أنا أقول لك أنا stable PLC injury. بتروح posterior long segment instrument diffusion and you need to fuse. Destruction engine اللي حكينا عنه. طيب مرة ثانية. The instrumentation. Usually we enhance what they need to add one graph. And then the PLC agent. The ligament doesn't heal, right? The ligament doesn't heal. They need to fuse. So you add one bar. The PLC is intact, you don't need to fuse. That's the communication.
Long segment.
Long segment, almost long segment. So long segment fixation will dislocation with hyperextension, like ankylosing. This is long segment. Otherwise, short segment or monosegment. كل ده اللي صح السباين.
هو المرة بسيط.
طيب. أنا فين البي 2 اللي حكينا البي ال سي انجن رايت؟ رايت. بس either you go short segment يعني you feel يعني you instrument this vertebra or vertebra or below. or مثلا عندنا superior independent engines أو إنك you instrument this one with this one that's it. It's enough. And the studies have found there is no superiority to the short segment over the monosegment fixation. Same thing.
Short واللونج مش short واللونج.
Short والمون. The long just for fractal dislocation. Hyperextension. That's it.
المون والشورت سيرفنت
Yes. طيب في الفراكتشر اللي هون خلينا نحكي this is based so كم points فوق 2 points the PLC is injured so كم points 3 points so total is 5 so this is cervical fracture right so احنا هون we went for short segment fixation استراكشن برضه الشانس fracture and short segment fixation or mono segment fixation هون في الفراكتشر بالposterior element والanterior elements so this is like a bony chance so we went for short segment fixation مرات البوني تشانس فراكتشر you could treat it conservatively if your patient is يعني unstable for surgery right but in terms of kyphosis or traumatic kyphosis with pain functional outcome surgery is superior than conservative طيب commercial fracture حكينا commercial fracture اللي هو involvement of single end blade and posterior wall is intact هلا usually you treat them conservatively if they are neurologically intact bracing painkiller as the fractures above T11 you don't need to brace them because they are stable fractures like the thoracic cage also although بس يعني evidence انه you don't need to brace them but most surgeons they brace them from 6 to 12 weeks هلا بسرعه عملت ريفيو للاورثوبيد لما تقرأوا منه على البيرست فراكشر اللي حكينا البيرست فراكشر اللي هو في عليه اكثر من سؤال كان موجود انه كان الديفينيشن انه انفولفمنت بالسيرو وول الكونفرجنت كانال But to make it easy, best fracture with BLT injury, surgical treatment. Best fracture with urological injury, surgical treatment. في definition اسمه stable best fracture. اللي هو إذا في عندنا loss of height 20%, local kyphosis 20%, الأورثوبيد كانت 50%, 30% kyphosis. 50-30 هلا إذا less than الكايفوسس خلينا نحكي لسه في الهايت less than 50% والكايفوسس less than 30%, this is stable best fracture. So you ما في عندك neurological deficit, so you go with non-surgical treatment.
حتى لو 50 مش
less than 50.
لسه
هلا بصراحه الرقم هذا جبته من الليترشرز بس في الاورثوبيد 50-30
فرق كبير يعني 30 درجه فرق.
طيب إذا في سؤال stable best fracture without PLC injury ما في surgical deficit you can't treat conservatively. هسه يعني worldwide most surgeons they prefer انه حتى treat stable best fracture surgically. السؤال stable best fracture you can go with conservative. طب السؤال Who best fracture? Then the lumbar fracture, the most common is the lumbar fracture. Axial loop, so who best fracture? راح نحكي سريعا جدا. Do you need to brace the stable best fracture? All recommendation you don't need to brace them. Lumbar, حتى اللمبر. اللمبر L3 L4 L5 you need to brace. All the guidelines you don't need to brace the best fracture. حتى بالسؤال you don't need to brace them إذا كان بالسؤال. طيب الأوستيبيك fracture خلينا سريعا جدا نخلص طويل سؤال الفينش. هلا the most common fragile fractures affect 50% of people over 80, 15% of people above 70. The most important thing is the bone has a normal quality. When it decrease the quantity of the bone. 2 years mortality is 20% equivalent to the hip fracture. 1 year mortality is 15%. This kind of hip fracture. And the X-ray is important to assess the vertebral height of kyphosis. The CT scan is not indicated in the osteoporotic unless we have nutritional deficit, so you need to assess the canal. The MRI is important for osteoporotic fracture. And osteoporotic fracture usually, with minimal trauma, they won't injure in PLC. And PLC is not injured usually. But when we ask for MRI to assess the accuracy of the fracture is old or new. And L3 is an old fracture, not in a signal. L1 in a high signal. So this is a new fracture, you need to treat. This is an old fracture, you need to treat. So MRI is important. Also the fracture, it's mandatory also. And you need to rule out metastatic cancer to the spine. If the fracture is above P5, we have constitutional symptoms in young patients with osteoporosis. So you need to suspect this is a pathological fracture. And I think we have atypical radiographic findings in pathological fractures. كده أول واحد إنه السير wall is convex smooth أو في parasoft tissue paraspinal soft tissue involvement أو الpedicle is involvement. These three signs indicate that this is a pathological fractures. And the treatment, observation, bracing, and medical management. Same. هلا بيحكوا عن الكالسيتونين انه if you catch the patient within the first 5 days, you can give him calcitonin for 4 weeks. It inhibits the osteoclast, which proves that it will affect the pain, decrease the pain, will affect upgrade the outcome. So the osteoporotic fracture you treat conservatively from the beginning, unless there is logical disease. Surgery we have 2 types of surgery. Cement injection, kyphoplasty or vertebroplasty, or surgical decompression and stabilization. Indicating the cement injection, if you have intractable pain, more than 4 to 6 weeks. So if your patient is not responding, then medical treatment, you go with cement injection. And we have 2 types, kyphoplasty and vertebroplasty. What is the difference between kyphoplasty and vertebroplasty?
Vertebroplasty, you give directly into the mouth.
Which is safer.
Same not the
بالون طبعا.
Why is it safer?
السمنت في الكنال.
Exactly. Kyphoplasty, so the name kyphoplasty, so we corrected kyphosis. So we insert the balloon, we inflate the balloon, so we restore the high, so we restore the kyphosis. So you create a room for the cement injection. So for this reason, the extravasation of the cement is less in kyphoplasty. Vertebroplasty, إذا ما فينا decrease بالheight of the vertebral body, بس فينا contusion والمريض بيشتكي من وجع, can't you inject the cement without kyphoplasty. سميها vertebroplasty. Surgical decompression and stabilization إذا في عندنا neurological deficit أو change بالsurgical. That's it. It's about